The throne wasn't made of gold. It was carved from silence, lies, and the weight of every soul I'd buried to sit here. 1 month had passed since the night of the explosion, since Damon disappeared again, leaving only his ring, his note, and the key that opened more than a vault. It opened me. I became everything they whispered I couldn't be, the new ruler of the Shadow Circle, the woman who silenced 7 men and turned their empire into her weapon. But every night, I still heard his voice in the dark. You wanted power, Amira. Now you have it. But can you sleep beside it? The answer was no. Power doesn't let you sleep. It only teaches you how to dream with your eyes open. The mansion was quiet that night. Too quiet. Lucas stood by the door, eyes scanning the monitors. Security's tighter than ever, he said. No one's coming through. They said that last time, I replied, pouring whiskey into a glass. The liquid burned my throat, but not enough to numb the ache. And yet, someone always does. He hesitated. You still think he's alive, don't you? I met his gaze. He doesn't die easily. You know that. Lucas sighed. And if he is alive, what then? He won't forgive you for taking his crown. Then he'll have to take it from my hands. And we both know he won't. My phone buzzed. One word flashed on the encrypted screen. Victor. I opened the message. You think you've won, little queen. Come to the pier tonight, or I'll send you what's left of your husband. My breath caught. Lucas, I said, my voice low, get the car. The pier was wrapped in fog when we arrived. Waves crashed against rusted containers. The scent of gunpowder lingered in the air. Stay in the car, I told Lucas. He frowned. Not happening. This isn't a negotiation. Neither is loyalty, he said simply. Then a shadow moved ahead. Victor, standing under a single floodlight. Behind him, 2 men dragged someone forward, bound, beaten, head bowed. Damon. My heart stopped. His face was bruised, blood staining the corner of his mouth. His eyes lifted slowly, finding me through the mist. Amira, he whispered, his voice raw. Let him go, I said, stepping forward. Victor smiled. Still giving orders, I see. You've grown dangerous. Wrong, I said coldly. I've grown worse. I drew my gun, but Victor raised his hand. 1 step closer, and I'll paint this pier with his blood. I froze. The sound of the waves blurred against the pounding in my chest. Then Victor gripped Damon's jaw. You see what happens when kings play with queens? Eventually, one must die. Damon winced, but didn't look away. Don't listen to him, Amira. End it. Shut up, Victor hissed, striking him across the face. Something inside me snapped. Before I could move, Lucas opened fire from behind the crates. The first bullet grazed Victor's arm. The guards scattered. Chaos broke out. I ran forward, shooting 1 man who reached for Damon. Another lunged. I stabbed him through the ribs without blinking. Victor ducked behind a container, bleeding but alive. You think you've won, little queen? He shouted. You're still just his shadow. Then watch how a shadow kills the sun, I snarled. He fired. Missed. I didn't. My bullet hit him square in the chest. He fell back, eyes wide, whispering my name like a curse as life drained from him. It was over. Or so I thought. For a long moment we stood there. Rain, breath, silence. Then he dropped the gun and pulled me into his arms. I didn't know whether it was a kiss or a war when our lips met, but it was the only truth left between us. When he pulled away, his forehead rested against mine. You shouldn't have come back from me. And you shouldn't have left. He exhaled. We can't both lead this life. Then burn it, I said. Let's start over. You'll be the death of me, Amira. Then die beside me. We returned to the mansion before dawn, soaked and silent. Lucas met us at the door, relief and confusion on his face. Long story, I said. Pour him a drink. Damon smirked, still giving orders. I said, still following them. Later, in the grand hall, once the circle's meeting place, Damon poured 2 glasses. To the dead, he said. To the ones who won't stay buried, I answered. We drank in silence. Finally, I asked, what happens now? Now we rebuild. Together? He met my eyes. If you'll still have me. I don't share thrones, Damon. Then make room for 2 crowns, he said. Together or not at all. Then together it is. The first light of dawn spilled through the glass ceiling, washing over us in soft gold. For the first time since the night everything fell apart, I let myself believe in something dangerous. Hope.
But peace is never permanent in our world. Not when blood writes our vows. As the sun rose, a new message arrived on my encrypted line. You killed the wrong man. Victor wasn't the real threat. The true circle lives, and they're coming for both of you. I looked at Damon. It's starting again. He smiled, the kind that promised both death and devotion. Then let them come. Because this time, we weren't running. This time, we were the shadows.